Mallory is a young bride-to-be on her way to Denver for her wedding rehearsal. She video chats with her sister, Ella, on her way there. Ella tells her that she hasn't bought her plane tickets yet because she wants to make sure Mallory is actually in love and happy with her decision. Mallory responds by telling her she is happy in a fake voice and hangs up. A few minutes later, her car breaks down. She tries calling AAA, but has no service. While Mallory tries changing her clothes near the back of the car, she spots a man, which frightened her, but he told her he just wanted to help her out. She tells him her situation. He gets her car started for her and she starts to drive away, but, out of guilt, stops and offers him a ride. Along the way, they start to talk about Mallory's family, especially about her little sister. She also tells him she and her soon-to-be husband are planning to go to Italy for honeymoon. He asks her about her fiancé and she responds by saying he is nice. After a little while the guy starts acting odd. He talks about how fate brought them together and it was meant to happen like this. He then tells her how she couldn't deep-throat his huge penis. She stops and tells him to get out, but he pulls out a knife and tells her to drive. He said he did not force her to stop, and she should blame herself, not him. She asked him where he is taking her. He said an abandoned hotel down the road. After driving for a while she notices his seatbelt is off and tries to kill him by speeding towards a guardrail near a curve. They crash violently. Mallory wakes up to find the car upside down. She unhooks her seatbelt, but can't get out as her leg is pinned in the seat. The guy slowly wakes up and tells her she needs to get herself out of this one and leaves her. Mallory shouts and honks her car, but she is stranded in the middle of the forest where no one can hear her. At night Mallory slips on a hoodie and drinks the last bit of her water bottle. The following morning, Mallory finds the ID of the guy. His name is Christian. She again spends the whole day and night stuck in the car. In the morning Christian comes back and eats and drinks in front of her. He tells her how fate is a funny thing. She asks him for water and food, but he asks her only if she answers his question. She nodded. He asks her who she lost her virginity, also asked her very sexual thing about her. When she answered all, he laughed at her and said she lied about everything and leaves her again. Later Mallory write on the paper stating every information about Kristen, also that he was the one who killed her. She then start a fire by lighter she found in the car. That night, rats come in and slather around her. She kills one of them and eats a strip of its meat and drinks her own urine. In the morning Mallory hears her phone ringing. After struggle she gets the phone, and when she is about to answer, Christian comes back and tells her how he's holding a family hostage. Her phone starts to ring again. Kristen hears the ringtone and forcefully took the phone from her and breaks it. He then gives her a saw. At first, Mallory thinks he gave it to her to cut through the seat, but he tells her he doesn't expect it to, and how if she doesn't cut off her leg, she's going to die. That night a huge rainstorm hits and Christian comes to say his goodbyes, but she attacks him and throws his car keys outside to where he can't find them. A police car pulls up from the curve and the officer tells Christian he'll give him a ride. He hears Mallory scream but thinks he's imagining things and drives away with Christian. As the car starts to flood, Mallory starts trying to cut her leg off, but barely makes a few superficial cuts before her leg comes free due to the assistance of the flood. She goes to the cabin where Christian says he was. She witnesses him killing the police officer and sees he has killed the homeowners, while keeping the daughter, Katie, hostage. She aims a gun she found and tells him if he moves, she shoots. He attacks Mallory as Katie flees. Mallory struggles with Christian before finally pushing him off of a second-story balcony. He falls and crushes his leg into a bear trap. She limps downstairs and gives him his knife and tells him she's going to give him the same chance that he gave her. Christian succumbs to his wound and dies. Mallory limps down the road with Katie as the front door slams shut.
Please subscribe for more movie